Okay, so who's excited for the new season of Arrested Development? I know I am. But anyways, what is going down, everybody? I've got an RU match versus somebody by the name of Bowie that I found on the Smogon Battle Finder, and this battle's kind of interesting to say the least. He kind of had a couple sets that kind of threw me off and rather questionable plays and moves. I'll say that much. But let's get right on to it. He's going to lead off with his Aerodactyl. I'm going to lead off with my Yuxi. And I'm figuring, you know what? Aerodactyl is probably going to taunt me. So I'm just going to go straight for the Psychic just to get some damage off this thing. And since Aerodactyl really isn't the bulkiest of all things, it should take a pretty nice amount of damage. But that does, like, not a lot of damage much at all to this Aerodactyl. I don't know if it's just because I don't have any investment or if it's just because he has special defense investment. I don't know, but either way, knowing that he apparently does not have taunt, then I'm just gonna Thunder Wave this thing, kind of paralyze it, do what I want to do to it. I'm just gonna U-turn out. I think I decided just to go into my what do I go into? My Zoidberg, which is my Omastar, because physical attacker, Stone Edge, can do a whole hell of a lot of damage to me, but he gets paralyzed, so it doesn't really matter. Right here, I decide, okay, I can set up rocks, or I could just go for a Scald. Scald will probably more than likely do a whole lot more damage than the Psychic did, so just gonna go for that, as he actually ends up switching into his Dusknorm. Doesn't really bug me at all, because now, well, this thing's burned in the first of all, so that thing has a lot less attack to use. So that's good. And now at this point I'm just like, cool, I could set up all of my hazards if I really want to at this point, assuming that he stays in. So I decided to go for rocks first just because Aerodactyl, nice to get that up, plus rocks are kind of really nice to have. Plus, I know he doesn't have anything else weak to rocks. But now at this point I'm figuring, okay, if he stays in, then I could pretty much just set up all of my spikes, which is really going to help me out in the match, because he's got an Absol. If that thing's Life Orb, then that's some pretty nice damage on that thing. Same thing with Feraligatr. Emboar, if with Flare Blitz and Head Charge and Wild Charge and all that stuff, the damage will really start to rack up, so nice to have that. But at the same time, it's kind of, I'm kind of not sure, because at the start of the match, just looking at how physically offensive his team is, one of my plans was make sure I have Omastar around, because Omastar being physically defensive and his team being really physically offensive, having Omastar around would really be a pretty damn useful. So that was kind of a plan, but then I had the chance to set up all my hazards, so I was like, I think I'll do that, see how that goes, but whatever. And he just finished me off with an Earthquake here. I was debating on if I wanted to switch out, but if I switch back in, I'll only live on like 4 HP, so really no point in that. Plus, I could just go into Rotom afterwards and just revenge kill this thing with a Shadow Ball. So, I decided to go just for that, and surprisingly he doesn't have the Shadow Sneak. I don't know what's up with that, maybe I don't know, whatever. This thing's dead to a Shadow Ball. But anyways, now right here, I was figuring he was gonna pull a double switch because he goes to Aerodactyl, and I'm figuring, oh, he's baiting that Thunderbolt so hard because he has the Manectric. So I'm just gonna go for a Shadow Ball because it should do lots of damage to this thing or kill it. But no, he apparently barely lives. Now, like during the actual battle here, like, I went for Shadow Ball. I was like, okay, I'll kill, because it's Stab Life Orb super effective against an Aerodactyl. It should kill it. And I was like, I got a Sky Master, look at that, look back, and then both Aerodactyl and my Rotom were dead. And I was like, what happened there? Whatever, I'm gonna go into Emboar now as he goes into Manectric. Fearing that thing to be Scarf, I'm just gonna go into my Yuxi here. And just to take a Thunderbolt, it does go for the Thunderbolt. And now here I decided to just go for a U-turn, because I was figuring, okay, you know what, he's probably just gonna either Thunderbolt or switch out. Either way, I could say switch to something. But then he shows me that he uses Flamethrower, telling me that he's probably X Rebel. So knowing that he's not Scarf, I now feel safe going into Emboar and just going for a Flare Blitz. It doesn't really matter if he wants to go into his Feraligatr next, because I do still have Tangrowth around, so I can tank hits from that thing, just kid off a Leaf Storm. And right here, I know that Feraligatr will probably be able to live a Flare Blitz, and he'll probably be able to set up like Dragon Dance or Waterfall or whatever. And then I didn't want him to be able to set up a free Dragon Dance on my switch to Tangrowth, or no, I went into Yuxi because I didn't want him to predict me to switch into Tangrowth and then go for an Ice Punch if he decided to just set up a Dragon Dance. So I went into that, and then if he did want to set up a Dragon Dance, I could have just Thunder Waved and then gone into Tangrowth, because I'm pretty sure Tangrowth can take a +1 Ice Punch if he has it. But anyways, right here, he has Feraligatr in. Knowing that Tangrowth could take a hit, I'm predicting him to want to switch into Emboar to take a Grass type move. So I go for the Sleep Powder. I figure, okay, you know what? It is fine. I put that thing to sleep. I land the Sleep Powder, like, okay, cool. I can just go for a Focus Blast here, do some damage. He has Sleep Talk. So, yeah, that was one thing that was just kind of like, what? Because now the fact that he had Sleep Talk, and like, the Sleep Talk, apparently Emboar do run that every now and then. I like never see that. But like the fact that he runs Sleep Talk, you know, that's really no big deal. But it's the fact that he pulled the Flare Blitz and managed to KO my Tangrowth because of that. Because now I'm kind of in a position I don't want to be in, because now I'm not too sure what I have for this Feraligatr. So I'm gonna have to let Emboar die here, and now I'm gonna go into my this thing. This thing is my last Pokemon. It's my Bouffalant, and of all moves he could have gone for, he goes for the return. So yeah, he definitely could have won the game if it was Waterfall. He also could have won this game if this Absol used any other move that was not Fire Blast. Yep. I'm just rewatching this. It's just like, yeah, I'm still trying to process what happened in this battle after just narrating this and rewatching through it. I don't know. God, I just don't know. But yeah. So anyways, that was that for this battle. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, then feel free to leave comments down below. Do not forget to show the like button some love, and if you're not subscribed already and wish to see more battles and videos and fun stuff for on my channel in the near future, then feel free to click that subscribe button down below. So with all that stuff being said, thanks for watching and peace.